Hi, we are team number 1 for Campus Ciudad de Mexico, and we are going to talk about the improvement of the sales process in Christ SADCB. We are Jose Manuel, Rebecca, Mariana, Daniel, and Carl. The objective of the project is to improve the sales process using the process management tools in order to satisfy the customer and the opportunity for repurchase. With this, we believe that we can achieve an increment in sales and improve the service quality through reducing times and giving a greater follow-up. That will translate into a greater profits for the company. In planning, we do further recovery of information concerning processes and current situation for the company, then detecting the areas for improvement. Then we define the process to improve, then investigation on process, recollecting information about the actual process, to mapping, identifying activities to improve. Development, structure the new process, and design diagram of the new process, and finally presentation of the proposal for improvement, to be presented to Christ staff, and the evaluation by Christ to redesign, modify, or accepting the new process. This planning and control process, we did it through the ADT tool, the responsibilities matrix, and the diagram Gantt in 3 projects. Assist diagram, market study in order to acquire customers, define approach to the customer. If customer is interested, he will make a request of the project, if not, in order to set to. After the request, there is a meeting in order to know necessities. Customer approves the project, presentation of the project. If customer accepts, customer needs to pay an advantage and sign an agreement. If not, create a meeting to do corrections. Elaboration of the project, delivery of the project, payment on a final advantage, and the. Now the diagram to be as it is presented. First step, market study in order to acquire customers. If customer is interested, he will make a request of the project. After the request, there is a meeting in order to know necessity. Customer approves the project. Presentation of the project. If customer accepts, customer needs to sign an agreement and then pay an advantage of the 50%. Elaboration of the project. Delivery of the project, revision of the project with client, pay of the missing amount of money, pay sales service, feedback of the client to the company, and then expect a second purchase. The proposal based on reduce the number of steps of the process and the lead time, the number of the steps from 17 to 14 and the lead time from 60 weeks to conclude the project in 38. The proposal is the post-sales service and the feedback in order to acquire new projects in the future and get customers loyal. The learnings are the detection of opportunity areas in a global business environment, make an actual diagnosis of the company, make improvements according to the company possibilities and objectives, learn how to measure those improvements in order to make them real and tangible to the enterprise, and develop a sales and loyalty strategy. As a team, we can improve in the coordination of the schedules because we have different times, the coordination between us in the job, and then the communication with the employees of the company.
This teamwork has been great, as well as the one of each one of its members. The project started over the lack of a fully clear process on sales, as well as a post-sale follow-up, all of which generates a lot of opportunities though. The final approach allows us to clearly overview which would be the correct sales procedure in our company, as well as an adequate post-sales service. Now we can transmit this whole procedure to our sales department, assuring a correct startup. Some of the benefits will be a total clarity on which are the proper steps in a sale, to set the necessary indicators to track an adequate implementation process along the way, and to have measurements to evaluate if the impact will be a greater and better control over our sales team and a huge increase on sales. Also to give our clients a greater added value in our post-sales service. Our work environment will also improve. Since all of our sales team will know exactly what is expected from them. I would like to thank all members of the team for their great job and Tecnológico de Monterrey for motivating their students in generating this kind of product.
Created using Powtoon.